My name is Mariju, and I am a political track officer in the Foreign Service. I joined the Foreign Service in 2004. I came to the department in 2001. Actually, September 11 was my second day at work, and so it made quite an impression on me. And I decided I wanted to just stay and work for the government, because originally I came in on a fellowship program called the Presidential Management Fellowship Program, and I had planned on clerking for a district court judge here in the area immediately after law school. But because of the historic events of September 11, I made a commitment to myself to give back to my government and to my country. And since then, I have traveled around the world as a Foreign Service officer in several countries. I've been posted to Mexico, Ecuador, Greece, and I am now back in the department. This is my second day of work on the France desk. Did I ever think I was going to work for the State Department and become an American diplomat? No, I did not. I always thought diplomats were important people from important families, and I had no idea we had a foreign service, and that we had a system of selecting people to represent our country. And it was all kind of fortune that I became a member of the Foreign Service through the State Department. I started my career actually doing counterterrorism. I began in the Office of the Coordinator for Counterterrorism. I had the multilateral portfolio, and I coordinated our counterterrorism efforts in international organizations such as the European Union, the G8, the Group of 8. From there I kind of made multilateral diplomacy my area of expertise. I think 9/11 was the starting point for me to understand that I was going to dedicate my career and my life to public service and to the U.S. government. And I found the best way I could do that was actually representing my country overseas. And being an American diplomat overseas is like no other lesson in patriotism. You are that voice representing our country back home. And whether that has been in having to call a family member and saying, "I'm sorry to inform you, but on behalf of the Department of State, I must let you know that your son has passed away in Mexico," or if that means speaking to a former president of a country and reassuring that former president that yes, the United States is obviously very interested in what's happening in your country. Every basic lesson for me is that I'm an American, and whoever I'm speaking with or interacting with is coming away with some sort of impression or feeling about my country. And so it's so important to me that in everything I do, here in Washington or overseas, that I'm creating the most positive impression of what my values are as an American. I can't do this anywhere else in terms of furthering our policy goals and doing that with other countries and being able to celebrate all of the values that our country cherishes, and it's democracy and human rights and equal treatment under the law, and for me, being an American is such an honor and a privilege, and I'm just so grateful that the bottom line is I get to share that love of my country every single day.